Hello and welcome to Lead with Love. So I know what I usually do, I'm always talking about ancestor money and I'm doing the return to senders. And then I just started to write. Like my dreams. Like I had a dream one night. I woke up at 2:22 and and I started talking about how the dream was. It was like I dreamed I was in a station. It looked like a train station, but it could have been an airport. It could have been a station. It was some sort of station. I thought it was mine. The stuff, I thought it was mine because I always wear pink. Like I have a lot of pink. So I'm like, oh, this is my stuff. So and then the bag was like this big bag, like a duffel bag, but it was big. And then I knew it was a laptop in there, and then it had a keyboard, but the keyboard was like a specialty keyboard. It was like a professional keyboard. It was for somebody that was doing something professional. So I don't know, it could have been a gamer, or it could have been, it was something, but they had the laptop and this keyboard, but the keyboard was, it was huge. The keyboard was big, and I was like, okay, the person was running all over the station, left their bags at this one spot, thinking that they're gonna have their stuff when they come back. And then they come back to the location and their stuff was gone. All of their electronics was gone. And it's like you could feel, well, I could I could feel like their heart like sinking, like, oh my God, like what am I gonna do? Like everything was on the computer. But I think what they cared about more was the keyboard, because it was a professional keyboard. So it must have been a keyboard that you lay, like it's like this, but and then it like curved. It curved around. So it was like a professional keyboard. Like it was a big deal, but you know, I don't know. It was a dream. It was at 2:22 in the morning. And I was like, oh, let me write it down. But then it's dark. It's dark. And then I was like, I would have to get my notebook. And then I would have to get the pen. And then I would have to turn the light on. So and then that's why I wrote it. I wrote it like when I wrote it, because I didn't want to forget. But I remember it. Like I remember everything. Everything. I remember it. So then I'm like, you know what? Let me make a little video about it, because it's like, you could say something, and then if you never document it, you never record it, then someone else is gonna say, oh, I said this and I said this first and da da da. Like, bitch, no, the fuck you didn't. Like, I said, but you know what? Put, how do you say, like, you're not supposed to tell anyone your dreams anyway. Like, I'm not supposed to do that anyway. Um, but and then I did have a prediction. Like this is my prediction. This is what I believe. This is what I think. This is what I think. Because I was there. I was there. I was working there. So and then this is like a mission. You were put on this mission. Your mission is to figure this shit out. Figure this shit out and bring it to light. Okay. So while I'm there, I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna invest in myself, and I'm gonna establish Lead with Love, the nonprofit organization. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna trademark it, and then I'm gonna 501c it. 501c is actually like becoming tax exempt. So I applied for that, and I had to spend more money to become tax exempt. That was my whole reason for ever working in Burlington. It was to establish Lead with Love. But while I was in Burlington, it was like, I know the game. Like I know the shit. Like I know it, because this is what I deal with all of the time. I deal with this shit all the time. Oh, and this is Palo Santo. So I'm burning Palo Santo, like clear, protect myself and my energy. So it's just going there. So and then that was my reason for working in Burlington. It was to establish myself and to establish Lead with Love. So I am a nonprofit organization. I am the director of Lead with Love Inc. It is tax exempt and it is trademarked. So I did all that. That was my entire purpose of working in Burlington. But while I was there, while I was there, you have to pay attention. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention to everything that's going on, everything that's happening. You have to pay attention. While I was there, there was just a lot of stuff. It was just a lot of magic, a lot of magic, a lot of black magic. But it's like I could see it. I could see it. Like I know it. Like, because that's what I'm around all the time. So I know how it is. I know how it is to be around it. I know how it feels. And it's uncomfortable. But then I understand like why things are the way they are. Some people would say it's like a dungeon. It's like we're in a dungeon working here. And I don't say nothing. I just listen. I listen to them. I listen to people complaining. I just listen. I listen to everything. I pay attention. But either way. So and then people from corporate were fired. People were fired from corporate, and they were like, oh, they were stealing money. I was like, they were stealing money from Burlington? They was like, yeah, that's why they were fired. Da 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 da. I'm like, oh my god, like that's so fucked up. Like I can't believe this white man was stealing from Burlington. I was like, he seems so nice. He seemed so nice and kind. And I'm like, wow, like this is what he was doing behind the scenes. They was like, yup, that's what he was doing. Like, oh my god, you never know who you dealing with. I'm like, wow, like okay. Mental note. Mental note of that. So and then shortly after, his name was Bob or Bill. I don't remember his name. I just know he's a white guy. He was the first one that was fired. And then Mike was like the nicest guy. He was just so nice, and he was a small guy, but he knew his stuff. Like he cared about Burlington. And you know what? And he said he liked my hair. And I'm like, oh my god, thank you, because it's not black hair. It's like, it's different. It's fucking pink. But he said he liked my hair. I was like, oh, thank you. I was nervous because I didn't know like if he was gonna think I was crazy because I had pink hair. But whatever. But he's cool. Like he's cool. And then he would work. He would work, like he would do the same work that I'm doing. Like he would sit there and he would do the same work. And then he'd be like, oh, this is incorrect. This is not right. Send this back. Like he was like that. Like he was a boss. Like he handled it. They fired him too. I don't know why they fired him. But I thought he was a good guy. But maybe he couldn't stand up to these managers. Because these managers are the ones doing black magic. They're the ones manipulating everything. They're the ones stealing the money. They're the ones hiding the money. They're the ones doing all this shit. But they do black magic and they hide it. And it's like black magic will work when you are unaware of it. You are unaware of it. You don't want to pay attention. You don't want to see the signs. Like you want to sit there and fire the people in higher ups, but then you don't want to pay attention to the managers. The managers are the problem, but you want to keep them there so they can continue stealing money. That's dumb. I quit. Like I quit. Like I brought brought it to the attention of people. Like I made four different complaints. They they filed the complaints. They answered the complaints. They closed the complaints. And then I was officially terminated on the 13th. The 13th is because I didn't go back to work. I was like, I don't want to work here. I don't want to work here anymore. I don't want to be affiliated with these kind of people. And then you're stealing from people, and these people, like the people that work there, you know, everyone that's there is there because they need the money. So that's why they're working. Like that's what I was there for. I was there because I had a purpose. My purpose was to establish Lead with Love. Like I don't have problems. I don't have nothing going on. Like all I got is myself. You know, and I'm gonna put everything into myself. I didn't buy myself clothes. I didn't buy myself anything. Like I put everything in myself, in my business. That was all I cared about. That was my main focus. I wanted to stay there, you know, because I thought it was an okay, I thought it was an okay job. Like, oh, I wasn't stressed. It's early in the morning. I got the whole day to myself. But then they started fucking with my money. They started playing with my money. And I was like, how you think I'm not going to notice if I'm only here for the money? That's the only reason I'm here. And you think I'm not going to notice when something is off? You think I'm not going to notice? Like I'm not going to say nothing because I'm nice or because I'm helpful. Or, you know, I don't understand it. It's like, you know, you can be a nice person and then people just want to take advantage of you. They want to sit there and they want to think that you're stupid and you don't know what the fuck is going on and you don't know how to protect yourself. That's what they think. Like you don't fucking know. It's like, bitch, you know, I don't talk about what I do. Like I do my candle work. I deal with herbs. I deal with baths. I deal with I do everything to protect myself, my home, my children, my life. I pay attention to things that happen so that I know when someone is playing in magic, when someone is manipulating someone's mind, when someone is taking a person's will away, when someone is being used. You know, sometimes they use black magic and they use people, and then the people don't even know that they're under like a spell. Like you don't have to be here. You're only here because they're working on you. They're doing work on you. That's why you're here, because they're doing work. But you know, I had to leave on my own accord. I think I'm making this video because in my predictions, like my predictions, is like I see it for what it is. And it's like this white man, he's a white man, was fired. This other white man was fired, and then they're not paying any attention to the managers. And it's the managers that are stealing the money. They're stealing the money. And then it could be hundreds of thousands of dollars. It could be millions of dollars. Like, I don't fucking know. I know that you was stealing my money. So, and then it's like, if you stealing from me, you stealing from everybody else too. So it's like, I'm not the only one. I may be the only one that is going to say something. I may be the only one that's going to make a video about it and talk about this money that's missing. It's my money and it's missing. Like, where is the money? Like, where is it? I want it. Where's the money? Nobody's gonna tell me where the money. So you know what? It's time to go. It's time for me to go. I did everything I wanted to do. It's time to go. So what did I write? I wrote this post, right? I wrote the post. P is for Paulina. That's me. Paulina's predictions, right? To think. A white man got fired for stealing money from Burlington. Then another white man gets fired for not doing his job in Burlington. But where's the money? Where's the money? Where is the money? That's the question. People looking stupid and dumb. Like they don't know what's going on. Like they don't know where the money is. Like, oh my god, like I don't know. Who would do this? And it's fucking you. You doing this. Not checking the managers of the store. The managers are black. You know, black, African American people. They set up the entire thing to make it look like it's someone else stealing the money. So, and then you would never think that it's them. You know, you gonna think it's the white man. You gonna think it's the white man stealing the money. Like why would they do that? You know, we in the Bronx, this low income community. Like, why would they do that to their own people? Like, you know, you would never think it's the managers. You never think that they planned, schemed, conned, and tricked everyone. And to top it off, did black magic to cover their tracks. So it's like, you do the black magic, it's like to keep people blinded. It's to keep them blinded so that they don't see things for what it is. It's what an illusion. They put up an illusion so they'll make you think that it's something else that is not. And you're not gonna know, because if you're unaware of black magic, you're not gonna know. You're not gonna pick it up. You're not gonna think. You're not gonna believe that this is what's being done, but this is what is being done. You know, but the black magic is done to cover up what they're really doing. They're stealing the money. They're stealing the money, and who got blamed for it? The white man got blamed for it. And it's just like, yo, like, y'all don't see this shit. But okay. Okay, I'm gonna act like I don't see this shit either. And I still stayed working there. But they're stealing money from everybody. But then once they started stealing my money, it was a problem. Like, it was a problem once my money started being missing. It was a fucking problem. But the thing is, this is what I wrote. The thing is, with black magic, it only works for a little while. Then boom, your life is ruined. That is what they manifested for themselves, playing in black magic, jail, and poverty. The thing is like, black magic is gonna work, but once you speak it, once you open people's eyes to what the hell is going on. Like, so I complained and I said, like, this money is missing. Money is missing from all of the employees. Like, where's the money going? It looks like we're making this money, but we're not being paid this money. Where is the money? You know, I had to bring it to their attention. I brought it to their attention. They answered finally, and then I quit. Like, I just never went back. I didn't sign nothing. I don't want to be a part of anything. I don't want to sign anything that is gonna put me in a worse situation, or to say that I said something that I didn't fucking say, because they're evil. Like, you sitting here and you playing in black magic. Like, you sitting here and you're trying to ruin people's lives. Like, you doing black magic. Like, you ruined this white man's life. Like, this was his life. This was his business. This was his corporation. And you, like, fucked up his life. You did it to two white men. Not one, two of them. And then you think this energy is not going to come back to you? Like, this energy is going to come back to you. It's going to come back. And I don't understand, you know, people do black magic. It's because they're getting away with it. So then they get happy, they get excited, like, yes, like, I got away with it. But you didn't get away with it. God sees you. And people that are aware of the magic see you too. But it takes a different kind of person that is gonna complain, that is gonna stick up for themselves, you know? What is the outcome of this? It's jail. Somebody's going to jail, because this is a crime. You know, when you look at it, black and white, like, you know, this white man lost his job. This other man lost his job, and he's white also. And all along, it was you. You think that you're going to get off scot-free like this white man did? Like, no, you're not gonna get off scot-free like that. Like, they're gonna put you in jail. You're gonna go to jail for what you did to people, ruin their lives, and stealing money. Like, this is what you did. This is reality. This is the reality of the situation. You wanna play in magic, you know, black magic works for a little while, but and then it's like it ruins your life. And then you end up with the karma. The karma comes back to you 10 times as bad. So this person lost a lot, lost everything. I'm sorry for whatever happened to this man, but whatever happened to him, it's gonna happen to these people, and it's gonna happen to them 10 times as bad. It's gonna be 10 times as worse. And then it's like, I don't want to say black and white, but you know how the government is, you know how the police are. Just because you're a Latino or you're African American, they're gonna treat you fucked up just because you're a Latino or you're African American. They're not gonna treat you nice. They're not gonna buy you juice and take you to Burger King. Like, no, they're gonna treat you fucked up. They're gonna treat you more fucked up because you did this to a white man. 2 of them. It's just so bad. Like, when you put it like that, like, okay, you stole money, you lied, you did all this work against people, you made it seem like it was one person, and the entire time it was you. Like, it was you did this. They're gonna come down hard. They're going to jail and throw away the book, stealing money and getting the white man fired. The white man is like, how you gonna, there's no other way to put it. I don't even know his name, Bob or Bill, and he was just such a nice guy. Like, he was nice, he was friendly, like, he was a nice guy. And Mike was also nice. Like, I liked Mike. Like, Mike was cool. Like, he was a nice guy, but he was also straightforward. Like, he knew his job, he knew how to get shit done, and it's what he said that went. Everybody was scared of Mike, and they got Mike fired. Like, how the fuck you got Mike fired? Like, how? It's black magic, It's just fucked up. This is, I'm still reading. It's fucked up how you do people. They didn't care about the families or the homes that got destroyed because of greed. All they wanted was the money. That's all they cared about, was the money. They don't care about nothing else. They don't care about your family, my family. They don't care. You could be a single mom. You could be a young mother by yourself, and they don't give a fuck about you or your kids or your life or anything. They didn't care. All they wanted was the money. And it's like, wow, like, this is how you are. I was like, it's okay. But that's why I do my Return to Senders, because they're doing black magic. They're doing it. They do it to everybody. And then I know. And now I know. Like, this is what I know. This is what I believe. And then I'm saying it, and I'm putting it out there, and I'm telling people, like, this is what it is. And they're angry, and they're gonna keep doing black magic, and I'm gonna keep doing my Return to Senders. Like, I'm gonna send that shit right back. Like, fuck y'all, no. But you know what? It's okay. Do your Return to Senders. They want you all the way fucked up. Like, they want you to they don't want you to say anything. They want you to shut up. They want me to shut up. They don't want me to say anything about it. And I'm like, you know what? Like, I see it for what it is, and I know what you're doing. I don't know. And what else? Do your Return to Senders. They want you all the way fucked up. All that toxic shit, it goes right back to them. Everything that they're doing, it goes back to them. It's not your problem. It's That's not my problem. It's not my problem that they ruined their life. They ruined their entire life along with other people. And it's just like, wow, like how could you do this to innocent people? You know, and it just shows you who they really are. It shows you their character. It shows you their morals. It shows you their values. It just shows you who they are. And they cannot be trusted. Life goes on. I don't work there anymore. I can focus on myself. I can focus on Lead with Love. I can create more content. I have more time to myself to think of what to put out there. I'm making this video now is because I wrote about it, and I didn't make a video because I'm like, I don't have to make a video. But then I started thinking about it. I'm like, there's so many people out here that steal content from other creators, and then they want to say that they created it. And I'm like, no, like this is my issue. Like, I work there, like I deal with it, like I know what the hell is going on. And so then I was like, you know what, let me make a video about it and talk about it there. Because you just have to pay attention to your dreams. Whatever feelings that you get, pay attention to it. I'm supposed to write things down. I'm supposed to write my messages down, or what I believe down, or just write it down. I'm not supposed to sit here and talk about it or make a video about it, because whatever happens, it could take years to come to light. It could take days, it could take months. Like I don't know. But I know what the hell is going on, and you don't want to sit here and steal and lie and hurt people and ruin their lives. And it's just like, wow, like it's evil. It's just so wicked, evil, and cruel. And it's just like, wow, like damn. But I wish everyone well that is there. I don't wish anyone any harm, but I do want all this stuff to come to light. I want everyone to know what is going on, and just to pay attention, because it's like when you have power and you have control over situations, people take advantage of that, and people abuse their power. They abuse it because no one is looking after their work. And it's like, if you own a corporation or a business, you're not supposed to leave everything to the managers and expect them to do a good job. No, you're supposed to check them. You're supposed to check after them and check what the hell they're doing to make sure that they're doing their job properly. If they're not doing their job properly, they need to get fired. That's what needs to happen. But, they play in magic. They play in black magic, and that's why they're still there. And that's why nobody checks their work, and people believe whatever they say. It's because of the black magic. And, people just need to wake up from that. If you're a business owner, you need to be on top of your own business and do things yourself. You don't need people doing the work and then they're gonna steal from you. It's like, if you're gonna be a business owner, then do the work, do your own work. Like, don't hire an assistant or someone to help you, and then they're gonna steal. They're gonna steal from you. Because you're giving them the power, you're giving them the authority to look through all your shit. And then it's like, you're never gonna know. That's how they see it. You're never gonna know. You're never gonna check. And they're gonna do it. And they're gonna do it even more. It's always leave with love. Stay positive, vibe high. I just wanted to talk about, because I wrote the message out, and I just wanted to talk about it or make a video about it, because I did come with that message. Like, this is what I feel. This is what I've been dealing with for a long period of time, and then it's like I'm still waiting for things to get done. Still waiting for things to get done. Nobody does their fucking job. That's why I was like, I'm off this. Like, I can't deal with you people. It's fine because I'm a business owner of Lead with Love nonprofit organization, and all I do is help people. I do everything by myself. I do everything by myself. I do not have an assistant. Nobody helps me do anything. I buy my own ancestor money. I don't sell it. I buy it on Amazon just like you. I put it out there and I'll be like, oh, tap on any link. You know, I tap on the link too. I tap on the link too, so that, you know, and I buy it just like you buy it. Like nobody helps me do anything. Like, I want to put myself out there, I put myself out there. Like, nobody is enforcing or helping me do anything. Like, I gotta do everything by my motherfucking self, by myself. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I just wanted to talk about it for a little bit. I'm sorry. I don't curse. No, I curse. I curse. The kids will tell you I curse. I try not to curse. I try to stay calm most of the time because I don't want it to get upset or, you know, just try to stay calm, control myself. Lead with love, stay positive, vibe high, good vibes. Do your return to senders, because this is a problem. And this is why I've been doing my return to senders like consistently. Every day I do my return to senders because I know what I'm dealing with. So I have to do return to senders. And I come on here and it's to show you how to do return to senders too. It's very simple. You know, if you don't have the black salt, if you don't have the anointing oil, you can carve. As long as you carve in it, return to sender, you are returning to sender. It is your intentions. Your intentions matter. Is your words. Your words are power. So whenever you're doing your magic, whenever you're talking to your candle, or whatever you're saying, whatever you're putting out into the universe, that is what matters. It doesn't matter what powders, the black salt or the glitter, it doesn't matter. Like, that's like for the effect of it. What matters is your intention, your heart, and your belief. What you believe. You're doing this to return to sender, whatever the fuck these people are doing to you, and you want to return to sender it, then that's what's gonna happen. And whatever you're saying, that's what's gonna happen. It doesn't matter if you don't have black salt. It doesn't matter if you don't have anointing oil. It doesn't matter if you don't have glitter. But you do have to carve in it. You have to take the initiative and you carve in it, return to sender, and then you have a return to sender. That's all it takes, is for you to carve in it, return to sender. The glitter, the black salt, the oil is added extra. The intention is writing the return to sender, saying whatever you speak out, that's what it is. It's whatever you're saying, that's what you're putting out there into the universe. And that's it. Return to sender. And poof. You know, they're gonna have to deal with that and sit in that energy. I know I am running my mouth. Always lead with love, stay positive, vibe high. I'll see you later. Bye.